The real question that I wanted to come here and ask tonight is, where have you been? What have you been doing for the last 8 weeks? Is the literally hundreds of thousands of people in my district didn't know how they were going to pay their rent, pay their mortgages, buy gas, put food on the table, and feed their children? Where were you? Where were you? And you're not even in this room tonight to even answer that question. I literally find it disgusting. I mean, it is a privilege to serve in Congress. It is a privilege. I grew up in a low-income family. I grew up in a humble family like the people that I represent, and I don't take for granted that I have the opportunity to come here every week and represent my people and show up for my people. So I want to know from our colleagues, who I can literally hear laughing in the other room, where were you? Where were you for the last 8 weeks while the House was shut down and people in this country were left without food on the table? While the president was playing golf, he was demolishing the East Wing, he was throwing parties at Mar-a-Lago, and giving American taxpayers to a dictator in Argentina to bail him out before his election. Where were you? But you're not even here to answer that question tonight. So I don't know what else to say except for that I will explain my amendment, which is to protect SNAP. Because while the president chose to not disperse food benefits to 42 million Americans, and I heard one of the gentlemen on the panel earlier say that he did everything he could. That is just a blatant lie, because he appealed a court who directed him to put that money into EBT accounts for 42 million Americans, and even asked the Supreme Court to intervene after a court ordered him to, because that is a lie. That is a lie. So the amendment that I am introducing today would protect SNAP benefits. It would make sure that no president, whether it's Donald Trump or any other president, could ever withhold SNAP benefits again during a shutdown. It would make sure continuity in the program, and it would reimburse states like New Mexico, who took the unprecedented action of spending tens of millions of dollars to make sure that our children would not starve, because we showed up for our people. Unlike, I'm sorry to say, Madam Chairwoman, your colleagues who are not here tonight. I yield back.